score of 1 goal and 10 to 4 points, and the four midfielders line up, and you can feel the tension as these two great rivaling sides meet. Anthony Daly beaten to the pole by Sean Lyne in towards goals. Out comes Terry Maloney. Nice first time hurling by Paddy Quinn. Down towards Pascal Russell. In nips Gerard Sparrow O'Loughlin, gains possession. Trying to get a chance to shoot. Lays it off out to this side, out to Fergus Toohey. Fergus looks goalwards. Lobs it in, but only into the safe hands of Owen McMahon. Owen's clearance is not a very good one. Only comes straight to Fergus Toohey once again. Switches it over to Victor O'Loughlin. Victor looks goalwards, but sends it well to the right and wide. Victor playing at centre half forward. He has done most of his hurling in the centre of the field. At the centre of the field this evening, it's Bobby Power and Stephen Sheedy, as Owen McMahon prepares to take the puck out. Strikes a very long one. Drops 50 metres out from the Clarecastle goal. Sean Heaslip for Éire Óg, and John Russell. It goes off the stick of John Russell. It's going to be a sideline cut to the Magpies. John Russell there and Bobby Power beginning to get slightly involved with each other. There seems in Stephen Sheedy and Colin Mahan also. There's a lot of elbowing and jostling. The sideline cut taken by Tommy Howard. Cuts it into the centre of the field. Francis Corey and Victor O'Loughlin. Victor O'Loughlin sends it in towards the veteran of the side, Pascal Russell. Roaming out a long ways. Pascal floats it in. A dangerous ball as it drops inside. Alan Neville in possession. Alan Neville busting through. The shot. It's saved by Owen McMahon. And Mick Maher comes to the rescue. There was certainly a goal chance on there for Clarecastle as they had opened up the Éire Óg back line. This is Francis Corey wearing number 4 but playing at centre half back. Launches it down towards the Clarecastle goal. Martin Nugent cutting through on the 20-metre line. Martin Nugent with the shot and Martin Nugent with the point. The game certainly has opened at a fast pace. Just over 2 minutes gone in the game, and there has been chances at both ends already. Éire Óg taking their chance with Martin Nugent striking over the crossbar. Noel Considine with the puck out. Drops into the centre of the field. Stephen Sheedy and Colin Mahan. The ball breaks to Pat Healy. Down into the corner, down towards Alan Neville. Being closely backed by Mick Maher. Alan Neville, who has great pace, could cause a lot of problems in there around that goals for Éire Óg. Floats it in. Gerard O'Loughlin pulls with Jerry Barry, but it's gone to the left and wide. So 2 attacks for Clarecastle, or 3 attacks. One was blocked by Owen McMahon, and the other 2 have been sent wide. Owen McMahon with the puck out. Again, it's over this side of the field. Sean Heaslip playing at centre half forward, wearing number 14. Gets it over to John Rusky Russell. Goes by Bobby Power, crossing the Clarecastle 45. Still John Russell. Referee Shani McMahon has blown the whistle and awards a free end to Éire Óg. And the free taker will be centre field player John Russell. "40 metres from goal, slightly to the left." John Russell jabs it up, strikes it in. It was very, very close. It was close to that upright, but it has gone at the right side of it for John Russell and Éire Óg. A second point to the game, both having come to Éire Óg. Almost 4 minutes gone. Noel Considine. A lot of switching around the centre of the field. It seems to be that Colin Mahan is to mark Stephen Sheedy wherever he goes, because Stephen moved over and John Russell switched very fast. John Russell goes into the sky for that one. Stephen Sheedy for Clarecastle. Can't connect with it. Sean Lyne sends it over into the corner. Martin Nugent racing after it with Barney Lynch. 2 very seasoned campaigners. It's gone over the touchline. A sideline cut to the Magpies. A sideline cut will be taken by inter-county star Anthony Daly. Just outside his own 45. Oh, very well struck one by Anthony Daly. Down between Stephen Sheedy and Colin Mahan. Well grabbed by Stephen Sheedy. Foul by Colin Mahan. A free into Clarecastle. Halfway between the 45 and 65. And a chance for Pat Healy. Just done the 5th minute to open Clarecastle's account. Oh, Poor struck one, only goes as far as the 13-metre line, and there is Tomas Corbett. Tears it back past the centre of the field. Well grabbed by Sean Lyne. Or was it Declan Tobin? This is Gearóg Mannion in possession. Well blocked down by Martin Sheedy. Gearóg Mannion once again. Dangerous one over across. Colin Lynch in possession just outside the 20-metre line. Blocked by Anthony Daly. In turn, he's blocked down by Colin Lynch. Colin Lynch swings one-handed. Stephen Sheedy back helping out in defence. Stephen Sheedy gets the clearance out this side of the field. Up their right thread. The ball breaks past a lot of them. Fergus Toohey first reacted. Toohey, who possesses great pace, bearing down on goals, 20 metres out, still Fergus Toohey runs into Barry Smith, ball breaks inside, a goal! A goal for Clarecastle! Was it Pascal Russell or was it Anthony Neville or Alan Neville? I think it was Pascal Russell, the one that finished it. It broke inside, he had moved away from the cover as Barry Smith had come out to cover Fergus Toohey, and he crashed it into the back of the net. The puck out up this side of the field. Colin Lynch and John Russell very close to the touchline. Goes off the leg of John Russell. A sideline cut to Clarecastle. Clarecastle open well, seem to be opening up their Óg back line somewhat, but we're missing their chances. But maybe that goal now will settle that forward line, because they certainly possesses great pace. Tommy Howard with the sideline cut. Halfway between his own 45 and 65. Cuts it across into the centre. Pat Healy first to come to it. Victor Loughlin first times it in. Pascal Russell showing great pace for a man of his years. Floats it in towards goals. Out comes Owen McMahon. Watches that one as it goes over the end line. And I think the motto seems to be from the Clarecastle inside line is to try and pull out Barry Smith and open up the area in front of goals. Owen McMahon with the puck out. This time he tries the far side of the field. Under it is Sean Heaslip. It's gone into touch. It's going to be a sideline cut to Éire Óg. John Russell to take the sideline cut. Cuts a good one in towards goals. Petey Barry puts a hand down low for it, fails to hold on to Terry Maloney. Sean Heaslip in possession on the 20-metre line, and Sean Heaslip gets the point. So the sides level, 1 goal for Clarecastle, 3 points for Éire Óg. These two clubs have served up some tremendous hurling, giving us some great games down through the years. Noel Considine with the puck out. Goes off the hand of Victor O'Loughlin. Francis Corey there for Éire Óg. So is Stephen Sheedy for Clarecastle. Goes by Tomas Corbett. Out comes Pascal Russell. Tomas Corbett gains possession. His clearance is a poor one. Only goes straight to Pat Healy. Soaring in the centre, being pursued by Colin Mahan. It was intended across for Bobby Power. Well read by John Rusky Russell. Sends it up towards Gearóg Mannion. Martin Sheedy and Gearóg Mannion, but both came to that one. But the linesman has said that it went off the stick of Gearóg Mannion, so it's going to be a sideline cut to Clarecastle. Tommy Howard. Tommy, who filled the number 14 jersey in the quarter-final against Wolftones. Nicely grabbed there by Fergus Toohey. Floats it in close goals. So Victor O'Loughlin lays it off nicely over towards his brother, Gerard Sparrow O'Loughlin. Trying to sell the dummy to Jerry Barry. Gerard O'Loughlin going through. O'Loughlin with the shot. It comes back into play. 2 Clarecastle men. It must be another Clarecastle goal. There was 2 Clarecastle people coming through as the ball broke across in front of goal, and it was flicked into the back of the net. I think it was the in-rushing Victor O'Loughlin that finished it to the net. It all started here with a lovely move down along this right wing. Fergus Toohey grabbed the ball nicely. It was sent in along the centre, transferred to Sparrow O'Loughlin. And I think it was the in-rushing Victor O'Loughlin who finished it. So Éire Óg looking extremely jittery in front of goals. Owen McMahon with the puck out. Straight up the centre with this one. Anthony Daly goes back, gets the good clearance. Nicely grabbed by Sean Bombs McCarthy. Well blocked down by Fergus Toohey. Francis Corey leaves that one behind him. Fergus Toohey outside the 45. Looks goalward, strikes it in. It's gone to the right and wide. So 3 points separating the sides. Coming up to the 11th minute of the first half. Meanwhile, Shawnee McMahon calls for attention to the centre half back, Francis Corey. He has taken off his helmet. Then he signals to Colm Flynn that Francis Corey is ready to resume his position at centre half back. Owen McMahon. This one will drop very close to the touchline. It's gone over the sideline. The sideline cut to Clarecastle. Tommy Howard with the sideline cut. Just inside his own 65. Cuts a good one in the centre. Pat Healy comes to it, leaves it behind him. Pascal Russell and Barry Smith. Pascal flicks it in. Sean McCarthy tussling for it with Fergus Toohey. The referee has penalised the Clarecastle man, so a free out to Éire Óg. Tomas Corbett with the free, just outside his own 45. Drops 30 metres out from the Clarecastle goal. Tommy Howard reads that one well. Takes the shoulder from Martin Nugent. Loses possession to Colleen Lynch. Colleen Lynch fails to strike at the first attempt. Swings it across this side. Anthony Daly goes high for it. Out comes Terry Maloney. Playing soundly at full-back in the early stages, but then he loses possession. Sean Lyon. Stephen Sheedy covering back into the corner. Back a long ways from centre field. Gets the clearance out to his centre field partner, Bobby Power. Crossing his own 45, showing great pace. It's a hefty shoulder there. A frontal charge there, but the referee awards the advantage. In towards Gerard O'Loughlin. Is there another goal here for Clarecastle? Sparrow has the chance. A goal! Gerard Sparrow O'Loughlin has finished it to the back of the net. And it was very good refereeing by Shawnee McMahon. There was certainly a frontal charge on Bobby Power as he came out with the ball. Shawnee waved on play, allowed the advantage, and Gerard O'Loughlin fielded it. And the Clarecastle full forward line are running their Óg full back line ragged at the moment. So 6 clear points between the sides. Bobby Power is down injured at the far side of the field. Bobby Power seems to be in some trouble. He's receiving attention over there towards that far stand. So Bobby Power is ready to resume his position, and it will be a puck out to Éire Óg. Owen McMahon, and it's not too often you've seen Owen beaten in the first 14 minutes of a game, and beaten 3 times. Puck out, drops into the centre of the field. Hard pulling there under the dropping ball. Bobby Power gone down injured once again. Tommy Howard in possession. He had stepped into touch. The ball hadn't crossed the line. Francis Corey comes across to Fergus Toohey. Fergus Toohey flicks it in. Victor O'Loughlin racing through. Victor takes the shot. Can Ellen Neville keep it in play? The ball drops on the edge of the parallelogram, and it's gone out for a 65. A 65 to Clarecastle. And meanwhile, Bobby Power has gone down injured once again. He received a knock there as the last ball was dropping in the centre of the field. He certainly seems to be in some difficulty there.